Today on FB, Facebook, there's a lady asking this kind of question. Is that help? So my front door is facing west. For my husband, it's good. For me, it says problem. My house was not built right, and to top it off, we are up just on our numbers. Our bed can only face north and west. But if we face west, the restroom door is in front. I'm new and have been trying to feng shui my entire house, but I would like to where to begin, especially since my house is all kinds of wrong, and my husband and I are opposites. Also, is it okay to have a mirror that faces my front door, where anyone that walks in will see themselves? I have heard yes, but then recently no. Okay, let's help. The latest question is that my front door is facing west, and for my husband it's good, and for me it says problem. That's a kind of mistake for feng shui recognized, because in feng shui, the front door is very, very important. The front door even more important than the whole house, because the front door is where the energy coming from. So to choose a good feng shui house, the front door has to be on the right location. Because if you locate the bad location, which is the energy is bad, which is the energy is not positive, it's negative. So why you want, if you located the negative position, why you want the energy or the air coming from the front door, right? So the front door is not everybody supposed to open, because the open work on the front, but the front door, what I'm trying to say is the front door, if you located the wrong location and it's negative energy, how do you know the negative energy? Of course, you have to have some feng shui, the specialist to check for you. On the Bagua location, where the direction go and what year the house built, they can check if the energy coming from the front door is good or bad. So the front door, sometimes when I go to check, help people with feng shui, sometimes the front door is negative, airflow is negative energy. So maybe they have to use the garage door instead of use the front door access. But every year change. So no matter the front door is negative or positive, you have to know, before you use the front door. So that's why feng shui is so important. When you purchase a house, when you have a house already, you have got to know the feng shui for the front door is good or bad. But if the facing west or north or east or south, it doesn't matter. They have to depend what year your house built and where is the Bagua location of your front door located. So that's the most important. It doesn't matter facing west, because the front door, okay, the front door is the airflow coming in. You still have window, you still have back door, you have the garage door, you still have a lot of window, right? So which window you should use, which window you should not use, you got to know. You got to have a specialist that let you know, which window you should use, which door you not use. So doesn't matter though facing west or facing east, okay? But it's matter, okay, if when you know your destiny, you're missing goal, facing west is good, which is the front door opening, it's perfect. But if you're missing goal, you're not opening the west door, you can use the west side window. You can stay at the west side room. That will solve the problem. It doesn't matter. The front door has to be on the front west. You know what I mean? So the front door is very important, but it's not necessarily so important for someone, you or your husband. So it doesn't mean it's bad for you. It's good for your husband, because sometimes good for your husband, because if your husband make money, it's better good for him. Because he can make a lot of money for you. So it doesn't matter. It's not a very big problem. It's only important you have to find out which part you're missing, and you can stay that side of the room. So that will solve the problem. And the front door energy is negative or positive. You have to decide by, or you have to check with the Feng Shui specialist and let you know if that front door is good for you or not. Okay, so that's the first question the lady asking. My front door is facing west. It's good for her husband and bad for him, but it's not a problem. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, my house was not built right, and to top it off, we are updated on our numbers. I'm not so sure what this means, but he say his house is not built right, and the numbers. I mean maybe the house number or something. I'm not so sure, but the house number. Okay, talking about house number. Some people say calculate the total. The sum is how many, but it's not very important. The house number, of course, they have some kind of say if a house number have zero any like a 1600 or 1680 or a zone have that zero, which is the house have someone pass away, but it's it's not necessarily true. So the numbers maybe sometimes, if you're lucky enough, because like I said, I met some customer. Yes, the number is good for his destiny, because something like okay, for example, the 1 is mean water, and 6 mean gold, 8 like soil, and 4 is wood. So, but the all kind of combination, I think for if you want to talk about number rise, it has, I would say, okay, if the number, like I said, I'm missing missing gold, maybe I need like 1 and 6. So if the number everything is 16, the 16 or 16, 6 1 something is good for me. But I would say, if you want to say talk about the number, you have to consider the 5 element balance, which is gold generally water generally wood, or something like that. Okay, that's well, I will consider the number. But overall, if you don't like your number, like I say, you have 4 inside. A lot of people don't like 4. You can use the circle the number. You can buy. You could go to Home Depot. You buy a circle and put 4 inside. That will solve your problem. That's very simple. Okay, so but the numbers, the house number wise, is not necessary. Important to affect the Feng Shui. Okay, so okay, that's talk about this second question. And he say our bed can only face north and west, but if we face west, the restroom door is in front. Okay, so this is a very important question, because the restroom door is very important, because a lot of house, master bedroom, or whatever suite, the restroom always facing the bed, either on the direct in front of the bed or on the side of the bed. That's very wrong, because that's very important, because almost every house I went to check the Feng Shui, they all have this kind of problem. That will let people wherever sleep on top, especially the housewife, or you are the owner of the house, and it affects the house. If the front the restroom door hit your leg, you leg hurt. If it hurt your middle portion, your stomach hurt. If it hurt on the head, you probably have a really bad condition for your head. So I would say you have to make sure the restroom door is not facing your bed. That's very simple. If you have a restroom door facing your bed, you can just use a curtain or divider. That's very simple. But it's very important. But it's very simple. Or you can, if you have enough space, you can just room divider just in front between the room restroom door and the bed. That's very simple. Okay. So that solves the restroom door the problem. But doesn't matter your bed facing where. Okay, but some people say, oh, I'm missing goal, and I should sleep on my head should be on the west and toward the east, and if I'm missing water, I should sleep on the north and facing south. I think that's yeah, that will help. But it's not necessarily true, because if you want to, okay, for example, what about the north is the window? Are you gonna sleep under the window? No. If the west is a door, are you gonna sleep, behind the door? No. Everything sleep behind the window. You gotta your mind you affect your thinking. Affect your thinking, you make the wrong decision. So also you have a lot of bad dream. That's the most important. You should consider first. It's not like you should sleep west, east, or sleep north, south. It doesn't matter. Most important is the feng shui in your bedroom. You should always align with the head. Also behind, always is a wall. Always is a wall. Nothing else. Don't hang anything on the wall. The head should be aligned with the wall. Nothing else. So don't put any picture, photo. Doesn't help. Not gonna help. If you want to put any picture, you just put like the front door. I mean the front wall, front side or side. That's most important. Okay. So that's very important. The restroom doesn't matter the where it's bad facing to. Okay. And also another question is a lot of people put the bed against the wall. No, if you're against the wall, it will affect your relationship. So your bed always always make you bed. You can get down on the left and right side. You should have always able to step out from left or right. Don't put it against the wall. Okay, on the side. On the side. All right. So that's solved the problem for the restroom. I'm new and have been trying to feng shui my entire house, but I like to where to begin, especially since my house is all kinds of wrong, and my husband and I are opposites. Okay, for when people want to choose learning about feng shui, because I have been learning feng shui for at least 25 years. So the feng shui most important is a lot of people say, I go inside my house, the new house, if I'm going to buy a house, as long as I feel good, that's good feng shui. Yeah, of course, you have to like the house first. But the like, is it right or wrong? Do you know anything about feng shui? Sometimes when you have good luck, you choose the right house. But when you have bad luck, you choose the wrong house. So I would the very simple theory. When you choose the house, you probably find a family member, he have a good luck. Have he make a choice for you? Maybe that's a very simple way to do it. A lot of people say, I bring the baby, if they cry, it's not. If they don't cry, then it's good feng shui. Or even they'll put a little dog, and if they stay, it's good feng shui. If they like running away, and it's the bad feng shui. But it's not necessarily true. So I would say, but if you want to choose a good feng shui house, you probably have to verify how much feng shui you know. It's not necessary. I still suggest you have feng shui specialist check for you. That's that will make the right decision. Okay, so that's very important. So if you want to do totally your feng shui, have to find a feng shui specialist to help you. That's my suggestion, because you only invest like a couple $100 and you can save your whole life. Without worth for you, of course. Yeah, of course. That's very. I would say that's excellent investment for you. So you should try. I always said feng shui is very, very good positive knowledge for everyone, because I don't know why on the education portion in the school they don't let people learn feng shui, because I think a lot of people think that Feng Shui is against religion because I have to put Buddha or I have to put bye and pray something. But it's not necessarily true because the Feng Shui is just an environment. You deal with the natural environment every day. You want to have a good natural environment, a good environment surrounding you. That's the Feng Shui. It's not like pray, or it's not like something else. That's extra. Some people are too over to do that, but I think the nature environment, natural layout, the furniture layout, the door location, the bed location, the house facing, the landscaping, that's Feng Shui. It's not like a Buddha or pray or temple. That's minor. Not minor. Only if you want to become like Feng Shui specialist or But the religion and Feng Shui is totally, it's not against each other because the religion is your belief. You believe for your mind. But Feng Shui, if you think you believe it and you won't get accident, you won't get sick, I don't think so. Because belief will let you feel better and pass whatever difficulty when you're facing to. So that's the most important part. But if you think so, it's not against Feng Shui. I will talk about the religion and Feng Shui, next chapter. But I'm not talking about it right now. So I'll just let you have roughly idea. He said, especially since my house is all kinds of wrong, and my husband and I are up this. Okay, husband and with you have different opinion. Yes, it did affect by the Feng Shui, but maybe something cause argument. I saw a lot of problem between husband and wife because the Feng Shui really bad. Okay, first, very simple symptom that you can see the Feng Shui, bad Feng Shui, is because the kitchen. The kitchen is a stove facing the sink. If the stove is facing the sink, that's definitely bad Feng Shui. Definitely the husband and wife, we argue all the time. Yeah, even though get divorced. So that's very concern. I saw a lot of new house, but our old house is same thing. They build this way. I don't know why. I think the Feng Shui you gain to everybody education to let people peaceful, every family peaceful, have good emotion. Everyone in the family, so that the sink and stove should not face each other directly. So that's very. So I think that you should check this one first. Okay. Also, there's some other why the cost argument. That's another issue because maybe like front door and the mat. Okay, the front door is white color. You should not put red color doormat, or if it's the door is red color, you should not put like white color doormat. That's five element against each other. That's very important. Okay. Also, is it okay to have a mirror that face my front door where anyone that worked in will see themselves? Of course not. Because why you want to put the mirror facing your front door? Only one way to put a mirror on the front door is outside of the front door, because sometimes outside you have something affect to the house. We put a back wall has a mirror on it. It's not only the mirror. If you put a mirror inside the house and facing the front door, which you let the bad energy, no matter the bad energy or good energy, go out, which you make even the good energy go out. And if that is good energy door, if the door is right location, and which is the money will go away, which is because mirror is that whatever the good energy or bad energy go away. You want to do that? I don't think you want to do that, because also when people get into the door, they can see himself. He will get shocked. Just like somebody come in and they don't expect that they can see themselves, and they will you will feel like you get surprised, or you can see like get shocked. So it's not a good idea to put a mirror direct facing the front door. One time I went to see the house because I'm a real estate agent too, so I go check the house. And so when I pass in the aisle and get into the family room, on the side certainly have a mirror, because the mirror, I don't know why they probably use for going to the garage door or something, but certainly I get shocked. So it's not because maybe you already used to it, but someone else is not used to it. So maybe you always have something or something maybe on the side or something, even though the mirror should not put inside you're facing the bed, because when you, the nighttime when you wake up, you get a shock. So kind of like you probably always have bad dreams. So as long as the mirror facing the bed, you always have bad dreams. Also, you have caused the argument with your husband too. So that's one thing very important. The mirror is a very sensitive object for the Feng Shui. So if you don't need a mirror, don't put a mirror in. Okay, but mirror sometimes is a tool for solve the problem. Okay, next time I will tell you what kind of problem you can solve. Okay, so so he said, okay, that's everything I have heard. Yes, but the resident no. Yeah, of course no. Yeah. Okay, so that's simply answer this question. Yeah. My name is Roger Lan, and I'm FD Feng Shui consultant. Yeah. Any question? You're welcome to leave me a comment. And if you like this video, please like and share and subscribe. Thank you. I see you next time.